So if someone's struggling with, let's say, constipation, what's your go-to tea recommendation?
Oh, definitely Senna Tea. It works like magic, but don't overdo it.
You're not here by chance. If you're looking for a fuller life with vibrant health and longevity, natural teas can be your greatest allies. But what if I told you that not every tea, no matter how natural, should be used without caution? Today, we're diving into the world of a well-known tea, Senna Tea. It's famous for helping with a problem that affects millions of people, constipation. But do you really know all its secrets, benefits, and most importantly, its risks? Many see it as a quick fix, but do we truly understand how it works in our bodies? Have you ever used Senna Tea? What was your experience? Did you feel any different effects? Tell us in the comments. We want to hear your story and together build a safer, more informed understanding of health from nature. The main reason Senna Tea is widely sought after is its powerful laxative effect. It's known for stimulating bowel movements, offering quick relief for occasional constipation. For anyone dealing with that discomfort, the feeling of a properly functioning gut is synonymous with lightness and well-being. However, this pursuit of a quick fix makes us reflect. Just as Senna Tea works to speed up a natural body process, often in our lives we look for shortcuts to solve complex problems. We want immediate results at work, in relationships, or even with our health without considering the long-term impact. The journey to optimal gut health, just like to a full life, isn't about the fastest solution, but about consistency and daily care. It invites us to observe our habits, our diet, the quality of our hydration, and the importance of physical activity. Senna Tea can be a punctual tool, but true transformation comes from building healthy habits and respecting our body's signals. Think about it. What have you been trying to speed up in your life? Instead of a shortcut, do you really need a consistent plan and more attention to detail? Just as we care for our gut with kindness, we should care for all the pillars of our health and well-being. The history of Senna's use is ancient, dating back to old civilizations. For instance, Egyptians were already using senna leaves and pods over 3,500 years ago. They used it not just as a laxative, but also in purification rituals and even in the embalming process. Imagine a plant that has spanned millennia and is still relevant today. It was through Arab trade routes in the 9th century that senna made its way around the world, being introduced to Europe and Asia. Arab physicians were great scholars of medicinal plants and quickly recognized senna's properties, incorporating it into their pharmacopoeias. Its effectiveness was so remarkable that it became one of the most popular laxatives in the Middle Ages. It was frequently found in hospitals and monasteries, where monks and doctors used it to treat constipation. Over time, knowledge about senna spread to other cultures. In Indian Ayurvedic medicine and traditional Chinese medicine, though with different approaches, senna was also valued for its purgative properties. There are reports of its use in preparations to cleanse the body and promote internal balance. An interesting tidbit is that, in some cultures, senna was even considered a travel laxative, as it helped relieve intestinal problems that arose during long journeys. However, it's crucial to highlight that traditional use doesn't always imply safety for everyone. Many of these uses were based on trial and error, and today we have much more in-depth scientific knowledge about its mechanisms of action and, crucially, its risks. Therefore, by uncovering senna's origin and history, we realize we're dealing with a plant with a profound medicinal legacy. However, it's essential that this legacy be understood in light of modern knowledge so we can use it safely and beneficially on our health journey. In the next segment, we'll explore exactly how it works in your body and what its true benefits are. Now that we know senna's rich history, let's get straight to what many are most interested in. How does it actually work in our bodies, and what are its specific benefits? Senna is a powerful stimulant laxative. This means it acts directly on the large intestine, irritating its walls and thus stimulating muscle contractions that speed up intestinal transit. This action is caused by active compounds present in the plant's leaves and pods, known as senosides. When you drink Senna tea, the senosides aren't absorbed in the stomach or small intestine. They reach the large intestine intact, where bacteria convert them into substances that irritate the nerves in the intestinal wall. The result? Contractions increase, pushing stool through more quickly. Additionally, Senna also helps increase the amount of water and electrolytes in the stool, making it softer and easier to pass. It's this action that makes Senna tea often used to relieve occasional short-term constipation. People suffering from constipation during travel or due to a temporary diet change might find immediate relief with Senna. It's also sometimes prescribed by doctors for bowel prep before procedures like colonoscopies, as it ensures effective cleansing. However, it's crucial to understand that, while effective, Senna isn't a solution for chronic constipation. Its use should be very limited in time, and we'll discuss the risks further. But the point is, this quick relief, when used consciously and under guidance, can be an important aid for momentary gut well-being. This search for a body that functions well without discomfort is part of a mindset of self-care and purpose. Understanding how each plant works allows us to make more informed decisions about our health. Using Senna or any other natural resource with knowledge means having a clear purpose to care for your body intelligently, avoiding indiscriminate use and focusing on long-term solutions, which include a balanced diet, hydration, and movement. The key is knowing when and how to use it, and that's what we'll continue to explore. Now that you understand how Senna tea works, it's essential to know how to prepare and consume it in the safest and most effective way possible. Remember, because it's a potent laxative, dosage and preparation are crucial to avoid adverse effects. The most common way to prepare Senna tea is by infusion. You'll need the dried leaves of the plant. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon of dried Senna leaves, about 1 to 2 grams, 1 cup of water, approximately 200 milliliters or about 7 oz. Preparation. Method: boil the water. As soon as the water boils, turn off the heat. Pour the hot water over the Senna leaves. In a cup. Cover the cup to steep and let it infuse for a maximum of 5 to 10 minutes. Do not exceed this time, because the longer it infuses, the more potent and irritating the tea becomes. Strain and drink immediately. Essential consumption tips. Ideal time. Senna usually starts to take effect between 6 to 12 hours after ingestion. Therefore, it's common to consume it at night, before bed, so the effect occurs the next morning. Hydration. Drink plenty of water throughout the day you consume Senna tea to prevent dehydration and aid bowel transit. Combinations. Some people choose to combine Senna with other milder herbs to mask the bitter taste or to complement its action, such as peppermint or fennel. However, the primary laxative action will come from the Senna. Avoid continuous use. This is the golden rule. Senna tea is for occasional and very short-term use, a maximum of 3 to 4 consecutive days. Prolonged use can lead to dependency, intestinal damage, and other serious health problems, which we'll address in the next segment. Myths and facts about Senna tea. Myth: Senna tea causes weight loss. Fact: it doesn't have direct weight loss. Properties: any weight loss might occur due to the elimination of fluids in stool, not fat, and this loss is temporary and unhealthy. Myth: it can be used daily to regulate bowel movements. Fact: absolutely not. Daily and continuous use is extremely harmful and can worsen constipation in the long run. Understanding proper preparation and consumption is vital. Senna isn't a tea to drink as a recreational daily beverage, but rather as a specific therapeutic resource with caution and information. And that information is your greatest tool for using the power of nature wisely. We've reached one of the most critical and Important points when discussing Senna Tea: essential precautions, risks, and contraindications. Despite its effectiveness as a laxative, Senna is not without dangers, and its improper use can lead to serious consequences for your health. Risks and side effects. Intestinal dependence. The most serious risk of prolonged use is a lazy bowel or atonic colon. The body becomes accustomed to the external stimulation, and the intestinal muscles stop working on their own, worsening constipation and making the person dependent on Senna. Intestinal nerve damage. Chronic use can lead to damage to the intestinal nerves, permanently impairing its function. Electrolyte imbalance. Senna can cause excessive loss of potassium and other electrolytes, which are essential for heart, muscle, and nerve function. Potassium deficiency, hypokalemia, is dangerous and can lead to heart arrhythmias. Dehydration. Excessive fluid loss can cause dehydration. Abdominal pain, cramps, and severe diarrhea. These are common side effects, especially at high doses. Melanosis coli, a harmless condition that darkens the inner wall of the colon, serving as a sign of prolonged use of stimulant laxatives. Who should not use Senna Tea? The list is long and crucial. Senna Tea is contraindicated for pregnant and breastfeeding individuals. It can stimulate uterine contractions and pass substances into breast milk. Children under 12 years old. Their digestive system is more sensitive. People with inflammatory bowel diseases, such as Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, appendicitis, colitis, irritable bowel syndrome. Individuals with undiagnosed abdominal pain, intestinal obstruction, rectal bleeding, or severe dehydration. People with kidney or heart problems due to the risk of electrolyte imbalance. Patients using certain medications. It can interact with diuretics, corticosteroids, digoxin for the heart, anticoagulants, or other medications that cause potassium loss. Always inform your doctor. The final message is clear: consult a healthcare professional. Senna Tea is a tool, not a definitive solution. It should be used with utmost caution and always under the guidance of a qualified doctor, nutritionist, or herbalist. Your gut health reflects your lifestyle. Focusing on a fiber-rich diet, good hydration, regular physical activity, and stress management are the true pillars for a healthy gut and a full life. Knowledge is your greatest power. Use it to make conscious choices and invest in your long-term health. We've reached the end of our journey today, unraveling the secrets and responsibilities behind Senna Tea. I hope this video has brought the clarity you need to make safer, more conscious choices in your pursuit of well-being. Remember, nature offers us incredible resources, but wisdom in their use is what protects and empowers us. Reflect with me. What health-related habit will you change today to live with more well-being and awareness, taking care of your body holistically? Think about it and share your answer in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you learned something new today, if this content helped you think about your gut health in a new way, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss any of our content on natural teas and health, and share it with those you love. Spread this vital information. You're not alone on this well-being journey. I'll be waiting for you here again for more discoveries about health that comes from nature. Gratitude.